Welcome to another edition of Highliner News. I'm Noelle.
And I'm Hannah. Knowing what classes to go to on the last days of school can be confusing.
London Dietrich clarifies your schedule.
Hey high school students, make sure you know which classes you have to show up for on the final days of school. Day 1.
History and journalism.
All right, you catching my drift?
English y Español.
Psychology, government, and economics.
Art!
Intro to business, marketing, and accounting.
Family living and nutrition and foods. Health and... Day 2.
Science.
Math.
Engineering and technology. Desktop publishing and multimedia. For Highliner News, this is London Dietrich.
This month, one teacher at Valley City is promoting hearing safety amongst the students.
Reporter Libby Borg gives us an earful.
May is Better Speech and Hearing Month. This is a time for us to be mindful of what we are putting in our ears, and more importantly, how loud it is.
Even a slight hearing loss can cause trouble with following directions, having conversations in loud areas, paying attention, and so all of those things are part of how you are a successful student. And so the point of the screenings is hopefully to find students that maybe were missed in other previous screenings that may have a slight hearing loss or something like that, and hopefully we could help them have a better educational career.
These screenings are easy, painless, and important.
You're brought into as quiet a room as possible, and we screen at what is considered a very soft volume level. And then you're screened at different frequencies or pitch. So it goes low, medium, and then high pitch at the same volume level of that 25 dB. And if you hear the tone, you raise your hand. If you don't, then we consider that a fail. Now, that's not supposed to be scary, but what I do is then I follow up with the student's parent or guardian and just say, the student did not hear these sounds at the following frequencies, and my recommendation would be that they follow up with an audiologist to get a formal hearing test.
Each of us can do our part to protect our hearing.
First of all is listening at a safe volume level. So in my presentation, I give a screenshot of my iPhone at a safe listening level, which is about 11 clicks, and then an unsafe level, which is full volume, which is only safe to listen to when you're using headphones for about 15 minutes. The second one is wearing over-the-ear headphones whenever possible instead of earbuds, just because earbuds, that sound is closer to your inner ear. Therefore, if you're listening to louder sounds or louder volumes, you could be causing damage faster. Okay, there's also just trying to eliminate that loud noise exposure. So with that, using ear protection such as like a headphone set or earplugs that you squeeze and you put in your ear. And what I tell students is if you ever get that ringing sound in your ear, it means you should be wearing ear protection. It's your body's way of telling you that sound is too loud. So the last one is just giving your ears a break. A lot of you are listening for extended periods of time using headphones or earbuds, and your ears get used to a certain sound, therefore you're turning it up more than you think you are. And so every 45 minutes to an hour, just give your ears a break. Go get a snack or go to the bathroom and then continue listening, because that'll reset your hearing and therefore you won't be listening to those loud levels.
Reporting for Highliner News, this is Libby Borg.
These nerds haven't always worked at the high school.
Let's find out more about what they used to do.
All right, it's time for an episode of Better Know Your Business and Tech Department. First up, we have Mrs. Larson. Was she A, an ear piercer, B, a makeup artist, C, a special effects makeup artist, or D, a jewelry designer? Take 5. If you said A, you got it right. Up next, the one, the only Mrs. Belkey. Was she A, a running shoe salesperson, B, a hay bale transporter, C, a dairy farmer, or D, an animal photographer? Take 5. If you said C, you're utterly correct. Up next, Mrs. Beatty. Was she A, a military engineer, B, a welder, C, a vineyard owner, or D, a missile inspector? Take 5. If you said D, boom. Last but not least is Brian. Was he A, a pool boy, B, an Illuminati conspirator, C, a pizza packager, or D, a short film editor? Take 5. If you said anything but C, you're a real pizza work. I'm your host, Hannah Sorensen, and that was an episode of Better Know Your Business and Tech Department.
As graduation arrives, the yearbook staff is finishing the book.
Reporter Abby Lemnis has a story.
The yearbook staff is always working hard to put together a great book of memories.
Being on yearbook is an 11-month of the year job. We start planning in August. We meet and have a yearbook camp, and at that meeting, the theme comes out and we start picking pages and we try to do some kind of a team activity. And then the rest of the year runs by in a blur. Then in June, we're still putting it together and finishing. So July is our only month off.
We start with making a theme for the yearbook. Once we pick that, we pick the pages and then what we're going to cover. We go to the event and then we get the pictures and we start designing the pages.
This yearbook's theme is fun and unique.
There were several themes competing, but board games won out. So the girls decided to make the outside of the book look like the game of life. So they took the game of life and then they copied it as the book cover. So it opens landscape and all of the pictures became pictures of our school instead. And it's very personalized. And then the inside is like a game chest and it has all kinds of different games inside.
Pre-orders for the 2018 book were already due, but the yearbook staff ordered extras you can buy for $50. This is Abby Lemnis reporting for Highliner News.
What do you think the seniors have in store for them? Here's what their peers think.
After 40 years of teaching, Mrs. Gendro is retiring.
Chaser Atwood brings you her final story.
Here's what Mrs. Gendro is planning to do with her free time.
I have a lot of ideas. This is going to sound silly, but one thing I've always dreamt of is learning how to play guitar, but my fingers are not really working all that well, so I'm going to learn how to play the ukulele. It's a cheap instrument, and I think I'll enjoy doing that. I want to donate my time, volunteer at 1 or 2 places a couple times a month. I want to develop a regular exercise routine, and I want to visit people I haven't seen for a long time, and that is maybe travel short distances to do that.
What she will miss about teaching.
I think I have to say how close I've gotten to a lot of my students. I've had them since 7th grade. I have them for 3 years in a row for their study halls. And watching them progress and get into high school and make dreams come true and stuff, those memories and those connections I'm making are beyond words. It just makes me very happy.
Mrs. Gendro has some advice for students.
My words around the room. Never give up. Believe in yourself. Success takes work. Work hard because it will mean your future and how well you do with your future. And just believe in yourself. Work hard. You can do it. I believe every student can do well enough to have something that makes them happy when they leave the school system.
This is Chaser Atwood retiring from Highliner News.
Thank you for watching our shows over the past 8 months.
Highliner News will return again in October with a new batch of reporters. So from all of us at Highliner News, we say farewell. I'm Noelle.
And I'm Hannah.
My favorite part of broadcast journalism this year was getting to learn how to use all the new technology and working with all my classmates.
Our favorite part of broadcasting is being able to do things that we didn't get to do outside of this class. Like seeing Mr. Johnson's baby goats.
I just liked hanging out with my friends in this class and really getting out of my comfort zone and learning more about broadcasting.
I really enjoyed getting out of the school and meeting new people.
I enjoyed picking out a topic and making my own story out of it.
I enjoyed being the voice behind the Better Know Your series.
I liked hanging out with the Corner Boys. We got a lot done in that corner.
Reporting for Highliner News, I'm Hunter Burchell.
Reporter Riley Miller walks around the school to find out some students' nicknames.
My nickname's Petty, and McKenna gave me my nickname because she thought Mackenzie was too long to say, so she just wanted it to be shorter. And Petty's like my last name, so Peterson, Petty.
My nickname is Jack, my real name's Robert, and I got it because my middle name's Jackson, and my great-grandpa's name is Robert, and my grandpa's name is Robert, my dad's name is Robert, so I'm the fourth Robert.
My nickname is Libby, my real name is Elizabeth, and I got it because my dad always wanted a little girl he could call Libby. So when I was born, they hadn't even discussed the name Elizabeth, but it just came up when I was born, and so I became Libby.
My real name is Mackenzie, but they call me Kenzie because there are 2 Mackenzie Petersons in my grade, so it's really confusing, so yeah.
My nickname's AT, and it just basically stands for my initials.
For Highliner News, I'm Riley Miller.
We all know we'll miss the class of 2018, but what are they going to miss?
I'm going to miss playing with my doubles partner, Callie.
I'm going to miss playing sports at Valley City.
The thing I'm going to miss most about high school is probably competing on the speech team and being dual partners with Rose.
The thing I'm going to miss most is probably the kids that I sit at lunch with. They always make me smile and always make me have a good day.
I'm going to miss my teachers and Mrs. Belke's second period study hall.
One thing that I'll miss about high school is band with Mr. Chelland and speech.
The thing I'm most going to miss about high school is probably Mrs. Wager. She was my favorite teacher, and just a lot of the people in high school really impacted my life, so I'm probably going to miss them most.
I'm going to miss wrestling with my friends and just being with the coaches and being with the teammates, I guess.
So Noelle, what are you going to miss about high school?
Nothing.
Bye.